Word of the week.
Cordial's license. Noun.
The reason we can't make you a Tito's and soda. Just look it up.
Cordial's license. All right, we are live.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we are live. The Front of House Podcast, episode 9, but season 2,
Hell yeah.
episode 1. Yeah, we're doing seasons, guys. Get ready for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm your host, Henry Nickerson. With me, as always, my co-host, Alison Loases.
Hell yeah.
David Kaliton.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Stop taking my stuff.
Guys,
Fuck you.
this is probably the most special episode we've ever had.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Not only is it the first episode that we will have completely on camera.
Thank you, Ryan.
2 angles thanks to Ryan fucking Flynn.
You can't. It's an audio experience. Nobody saw that.
He did a little rock and roll one of those, right? First filmed podcast episode, but also it is our first Raunch podcast.
Yeah.
What does Raunch mean?
Raunch is the show, but more casual and fucked up.
It's the midnight show.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
the
the
midnight
late
show.
show.
It's the midnight
But
show.
here's the thing. So we ushered, bartended, managed
All
tonight.
night, 2:30 to 2:30.
So it was the Raunch tonight at the actual theater. So they had the midnight show. So we did all of that. So people stayed pretty late.
Some people did.
Yeah.
We
And got
us.
pretty nasty. Yeah.
We cleaned
Yeah, a
up
little bit.
and we
It's
We had a
4:10
passionate
a.m.
discussion.
we are recording this at 4:10 a.m.
We were so confused by daylight
Sunday
savings. We were like, holy
Yes,
shit.
we lost an
did
hour.
We
last
lost an
night,
hour,
which is
yeah.
Not the ideal night to lose a night.
If people are thinking
Hour.
we don't put our all of our commitment into this, they're wrong.
Yeah, this is
Right.
commitment. Yeah.
Also, we have the new
Yeah,
podcast
welcome to
studio.
our
Look at
house.
this. We're in the building. We're gonna
Yes.
build upon it. But where did you guys get most of this stuff?
The
The
trash.
office. David and I were like on retainer the month of
I
the
want
move.
that was said very frequently.
Yeah, we kept getting asked to do like hours here and there, moving things, throwing away trash when we moved from the old office to the new office. And so every time we saw something in trash we wanted, we were like, Brian, can I
Yeah,
have that?
we just
Yeah,
fucking
for
took
sure.
it. Yeah. Well, we
'Cause-
did ask, but
Yeah, because I
So
don't
this
know
was
if
all
we've ever
trash bits.
mentioned. Have we ever mentioned that the corporate offices of Improv Asylum were moving
Yeah,
from their
yeah,
old
to Fen-
offices?
to Faneuil Hall.
Yeah, so that's why you got all the free stuff, right?
Yeah.
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 It's
In the
been nice.
move.
In the move.
Some of it's yours. That stuff's yours.
Yeah,
though,
for sure.
Behind your head.
It's true. Yeah, for sure. This is also the first podcast we're kind of like actively drinking on, right?
That's a lot.
No, I mean on
Admitting to.
camera, I guess. I
Admitting
mean, it's our
to.
first
Yeah.
one on camera, so
it's
I
like
guess.
there's
It's,
on camera, you feel seen.
guess what? You secrets out.
This is one.
We be drinking hella on the podcast.
No, give us like
Who's
I'll
we?
drink to that.
Who's we?
Yeah, not David.
We've also we've maybe had a number of drinks before this podcast, which we actually didn't do before any of the other podcasts. We might have partaked.
Why are you lying?
Partooken.
Partaken?
Partaken in
Partook.
stuff.
Ta-
Before the-
taking part of.
Taken part of. We're participating in substances.
Welcome back to the
Raunch.
podcast. Raunch is a good idea.
But that's the idea of the podcast. It's unhinged. We might be going crazy.
It's unhinged.
I know
Off its hinges.
It's off its
Off the
hinges.
hinges.
Off the rails.
Welcome to Raunch.
Welcome to
to
Raunch. This is the first one we're also recording on video, so it's the perfect. We're
Posture
picking the
check.
most unhinged to record first.
Imagine a string from your. No, I can't do that. Sorry.
Okay, guys. So let's talk about the dildo count for this week. We've been gone for, or actually, first let's talk about why we've been gone for a week. We haven't posted in about a week and a half.
We went on a thruples retreat to Arizona.
Thruples
we-
therapy. Thruples therapy.
You know, you should try a thruples massage.
Yeah.
You should try
We
Deep.
went to the mud
Deep.
baths of, what would you say, Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah, the mud baths of
Of
Arizona,
Arizona.
and we rejuvenated.
Wait, is it a Miami thing, or did you guys grow up hearing commercials for vaginal rejuvenation?
I think I grew up hearing some.
Like in the car,
I definitely
like in the car.
archived them.
Yeah.
I definitely wrote a few numbers down.
I had a DVR.
No, I
It was like a
remember those.
No,
car
but yeah,
radio
no, they
spot.
were-
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I
I would
did.
hear that like
Those
on the
were
way to school in the
popular.
morning.
That and then like
Anyway,
Mucinex.
that's my word association with
Yeah.
rejuvenating.
Exactly. But the reason we took a week off is to set. Is that your word of the day?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, we took a week off.
That's true. We took a week off so we could set all this up. We're also now recording in a new location.
Yeah, we moved.
There's so
Our
many
home,
news.
yeah.
So many new things at your new apartment.
Yeah, we moved in together. Finally, it happened. Shout out to all the people who were like really nervous that it wasn't.
Yeah,
gonna
that
happen.
had-
mainly
yeah.
Me?
Henry.
Henry,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was worried.
No, we moved in March 1st, and we're literally so fucking happy. Like
It's the best.
It's great.
Just
the
best.
first week, so we came in on the first, like we couldn't pick up the keys until noon. We came in. There's this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And I heard on the stairs, I was like bringing something up behind you guys because Henry helped us move because he's a champ. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I just heard from the stairs David say, you're going to want to wait until the other person gets here because you're going to have to explain it to her.
Well, I was the first person up the stairs with shit to move, and Henry's behind me, and this dude just looks at me and goes, "Yeah, so you're gonna have to leave." And I was like, "I don't have anywhere to go, bro." I was like, I
It's
can't.
like I legit
And so-
out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
This is also with our first load of stuff.
Yeah.
Like we have brought things up the stairs already. We
Oh,
really
yeah.
had nowhere
yeah,
to
so
like,
I was the
yeah.
first one in, and so he just goes, he's talking really fast, I'm not really understanding him, and then so I just look at him and I'm like, man, just wait. I'm not gonna make you
Just-
repeat yourself through me when I do it wrong.
I remember.
Yeah.
I was
Just
just kind of
wait.
standing there with like a couple boxes. Like, what's going on,
Yeah.
man?
Henry's
Oh,
like, so can I
just-
put this down? I was like, I have no idea.
By the
But
way,
it worked
sorry.
out. So yeah, the first
Oh,
week.
but
was
he
all
actually,
renovations.
a great handy guy. He's super
Oh,
cool.
super cool. He
yeah.
ended up speaking Spanish, and so we
Yeah, I'm white. I don't know
bonded
shit.
over that. It was nice, actually. It felt like having a little
No
bit
culture.
of Miami
Yeah.
for a bit.
Uh,
Our 2 windows just fell off the
He
tracks.
keeps
Sure.
trying to teach me Spanish.
Yeah,
Yeah, on the
That's
way
cool.
out. I've picked it up a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
no,
he has not.
no, but it's true about the windows. I closed the refrigerator door a couple minutes ago, and one of your windows popped off.
First of all, I don't know why you would come into our house and start slamming
Yeah,
things.
what are you doing?
It sounds like you broke our windows.
So you're-
yeah,
sounds
you're
like
right.
you sounds like you broke our window.
I'm sorry.
Ridiculous.
Also, sorry. I hate to interrupt, but I see there was a hoodie over there. I never got to put it. I look like an idiot right now.
Oh, you never did that.
Both
yeah.
David and Alison are staffed the fuck up. Do you mind? Can I
Yeah.
put that
You
up?
want me to
Sorry.
get up? Yeah. Or
I look like a little.
I guess if that's fallen, I can get
The
up.
studio's not fully on yet. It was done in haste.
Hurricane Henry. No, that was definitely my fault.
Hurricane Henry was downgraded to a tropical storm last year,
Never forget.
and it hurt me personally.
You needed to turn up the mischief. You
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
causing enough trouble.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, let's get back to it.
Yeah, sorry.
I
So
feel
back to
comfortable.
it.
This now I
basically,
feel
the
more
first week
comfortable.
of us living here, we just had to sit around all day and wait. It was fine. It's fine. The place is beautiful, and
It's
we're very,
perfect.
very happy.
It's a
and
beautiful place. It really is.
ideal
It's
for
perfect
our
for what we
lifestyle.
need, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dildo count. What was our dildo count for this week?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
count 'em.
4
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because we were sold high for about the whole
All
week.
of it, yeah.
And we had some rowdy crowds. We just didn't get a lot of dildos.
The gets are different, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now, it's like who has Amazon Prime?
Right.
What's the last thing you bought? Versus like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've covered before, the shows at the theater we work at, they change once every 3-4 months.
Couple months, yeah.
They do new reviews, they add sketches and do different structures. So the structures in the previous show,
I think they encouraged it.
they
more.
Yeah,
encouraged
a little
some
bit.
dildos.
Definitely
right?
in the. I feel like the first 5 minutes were pretty like dildo heavy. They used to
Hell
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we
anyway,
don't. We
it was
get
fun.
no dildos these days.
Yeah.
We're dildo starved.
Dildo dry, that's tough.
That's really hard for us. So we got 4 dildos. No one made a prediction because,
No.
well, because
Nobody
we
made
it.
recorded so long ago, we don't really even have predictions. Oh wait, podcast number 7. I
Hell
have some
yeah.
notes right
Look
here.
at you with notes.
Okay.
I got some notes. So look at this. The winner will be announced after the 2 losers. In third place with the guess of 8. It's myself. Henry Nickerson.
Oh,
That's
fucking loser. Lame.
Fuck it.
In second place with the guess of 7
Moi.
is Alison
Oh,
Loases.
he faked.
Oh,
That's
you.
tough. Loser, as you said.
And
Yeah,
with
that's me.
the guess of 5 closest is David Kaliton.
I know my dildos.
I know that you
Wait,
needed
I know
this, so I'll let you have it.
We've
No,
covered
I needed this.
We've covered this. You're the king of dildos, and
I
no
tried.
one's gonna dispute that, buddy.
I tried.
Patron saint of dildos,
Patron
actually.
saint of dildos. We
had
were
a
talking
long
about that the other
conversation.
day. Yeah. We were
Yeah.
talking about that
With
the other
Bradley,
night.
shout out Bradley.
If you were to be a patron saint of anything, what would it be? Comment. Because we have a
Oh, yeah,
YouTube
YouTube.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Thank you,
Comment. What?
Guys, smash.
Smash the like button.
Smash the like, subscribe.
Just smash.
Just smash.
Smash us. Comment about
Guys,
us.
smash us.
Comment about our looks. Be ruthless.
Really critique.
Just Henry's.
But like not mean, just compliments. All right, let's move on.
Posture
Okay,
check.
so this week's been eventful. We've talked about all the changes in the podcast, but what about you guys? I have a couple things here. We have we moved in together, housewarming party.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had a housewarming party like the first Monday after we moved. You were there.
Yeah,
I was.
It was so fun.
It was great.
We had a lot of people from Improv
was
Asylum
fun.
show up, and like it was just a great time. No complaints. No.
And
Twister
like,
King over here.
Oh my fucking god.
Twister King.
I love you for the fervor with which you played Twister. Because
love
no
that you
one
don't know
else
your
really
lefts and rights, too.
matches. Yeah, it's about
Can we
drive.
talk about it?
Playing Twister
It's
and Henry is
about it's
power.
about core strength. It's about heart, but mostly it's about Twister.
I did not know that you could fucking play Twister like
Aggressively,
offensively.
Like,
yeah.
No, I didn't know. I
defensively.
didn't know there was an offensive move in Twister.
There
I
was
was playing
always
Twister
an
from the
offensive move in life.
defensive, like
we
stay
try to
alive.
offend everyone.
Henry straight up like will knock you down.
I
Oh,
knocked
yeah, he'll
James
boss
That's
down.
how you got me. That's how you
You
got
knocked
me.
James
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
He's got weak Achilles.
Well,
Damn,
okay.
you're gonna put him on blast.
I mean, he put him on blast.
If you're
He said it.
Well, I went with an offensive move on him, and
If the man, that's a substantial thing. That's an
no, I know.
unfair
I'm kidding.
advantage.
No,
I meant more
It's
like
an unfair
if he
thing.
had someone who was trying to kill him.
but he
go
was
for
also
the Achilles.
James was
He was trying to
also an
kill James.
impressive.
No one. I don't know
Are you
anything
trying to
about
kill
that.
James?
No.
Real quick.
Sorry.
No. So this housewarming party was really fun.
Yes,
Like, we had
it
a
was.
great time.
Yeah, that
We
was.
did, and then we had kind of like a welcome to the building
Oh yeah.
party.
Yeah, last night.
Last night, Henry
Literally
was
last
over.
night.
I think Christina was over.
Bradley was here,
Bradley
too.
was here, and you know we're
Shout out
Yeah.
Bradley.
shout out
Simpson.
Bradley. Shout out
Yeah.
Christina.
His last name Simpson.
Yeah.
Bradley came up with the patron saint
He did.
topic. So I
He
He
like
had the best
Yeah.
one. What was it? Tubes.
tubes.
He was the
Yeah.
patron saint of tubes,
Yeah.
which was a great.
Think about
patron
how many
saint.
tubes there are.
No,
No,
the
think about
tubes
it.
out
Do the
there.
math.
expands.
Do the math.
Yeah.
Fuck doors
Do the
versus
math.
wheels. Let's talk tubes.
Let's talk tubes, guys. Okay, you know what? Fuck
Sorry.
the rest of the segments we have.
Hit our
Tubes,
line if you
tubes.
want to talk about tubes.
Tubes are all ball.
Real quick before we move on, I really want to ask Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing over there?
How you doing over there?
Oh, I'm chilling. How about you guys?
Are you chilling?
I'm chilling.
What we want to say right now to you is thank fucking you.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
You are the best man.
You're kind of talking
You're-
like Matthew McConaughey right now.
All right.
No.
I want to say you're the best fucking man. That's like
No.
more George W. Bush. Anyways, thank you so much for filming us. We, you know,
Yeah, we
Couldn't do it without you, man.
we couldn't do it without you.
Ryan
Really
works in the
couldn't.
morning, so
He does.
Yeah.
you,
What
Ryan.
time?
we don't have to talk about that if you don't.
Yeah. Shout out.
I'm sorry.
Also, shout out Ryan. Just got on that. Got the house teams.
Oh,
call.
hell yeah.
Fucking
Congratulations.
killed it. We get to be on the same house team. We're gonna kill it.
Billy?
Yes.
Tuesday
That's
night,
really
Billy's
exciting.
team. Yeah, we're called. What is it? Anybody's Clementine.
That's cute.
There's
Isn't that kinda cute?
It's one of my favorite fruits.
I like it
Yeah.
better than Spit Cup, which I had always
Yeah.
wished was Piss Cup, but
Really?
because it tastes like piss.
We
it's
never
the
had a
funniest
great
thing you
name
can
for that.
ever say after drinking something.
That's
So-
true. Anyways, what else?
sorry,
what
Ryan,
other
but
stories we have? So we have the neighbors. Did we get through the neighbors?
Oh no. So we were
Hanging
enjoying the breeze
Right.
out our window, and
Jeez. Oof.
we were fucking weed. And just all of a sudden, there's just banging on our door, which is the perfect thing you want to happen when you're high.
What was it, like
It's
2:30
really
in the
good
morning?
feeling. Yeah. He was like, "Open the door. It's not the cops, but open the door."
But he wasn't saying it's not the cops in like a calming tone.
No, it was not
It was
reassuring.
like, this is worse.
I've never felt
was like a
reassured
bad
by that.
tone.
Yeah.
I thought it was Anthony Bova himself.
I thought it was either a neighbor telling us to shut the fuck up or stop smoking, or
Landlord.
a landlord saying, "What the fuck are you doing?" Or like just someone who works for the Bovas,
Right, yeah.
like a maid guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we hid stuff, and then Henry and I opened the door, but I had Henry like near me just in case, because he sounded upset. And I opened the door, and this guy is just like, "Do you guys have any weed? Like, could we buy it from you? Like, we just, I don't know who lives here, but like, I feel like maybe do you have weed that you would sell us?"
We just kind of like you invited them and you're like, you can come and
Oh,
chill
yeah,
with
all
us.
three of us
I
just
literally was just
melted.
like, get in here, dude. Like, let's have this conversation
They were nice.
outside
They
the
brought
hallway.
in like I would say maybe like a 6 foot long skinny speaker for 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
Like,
he was
Yeah,
like, "Can I go downstairs? Shut up, Mike. Can I go downstairs to our apartment to get a
2.
speaker?"
Mike and Trevor, apartment 2.
Mike and Trevor, apartment 2. He asked to go downstairs to get a speaker, and I was like, "I don't know. I don't want to upset our neighbors. Like it's already late. Maybe don't." And he was like, "I'm gonna go get the speaker." But they're super chill, and we left them a note outside their door saying like, "If you want to hang out again without knocking on our door that way, here's our numbers."
But they were
They were
genuine,
super
Yeah,
these
they were
guys,
nice.
yeah,
I ran
they
into
were
them on
chill.
Hanover Street.
I
Yeah.
love that. It's good to know that there's young people that are living the building too.
Let's talk about Taylor, the
Yes.
next Jedi. So you were teasing this for weeks.
Yes, I
mean,
was,
this was the show that you stage managed. It was a professional comedy improv show. It was your foot in the door.
Yeah.
How did it go?
It went so well for like on every level. I think it was the reason I had been like talking it up so much, and why it was like the main thing I was thinking about for a lot of the time was it was like this crazy opportunity dropped in my lap. Like I'd never ever be able to get a stage manager job anywhere else because I've never been a stage manager.
Right.
So to have, I love being in front of house. I truly love ushering. I truly love bartending, and I do love managing. But when you have a more performance side, like creative opportunity, like that's a huge thing.
A lot of people get into what we do to get into.
That's
that
why
part.
we do.
For sure.
Yeah. And so like to have the opportunity to do it, I was like, if I fuck this up, I might not get another one.
Right.
So I was like a lot of undue pressure on myself, but it went so well, and that cast, I mean, kindest people ever. I think everyone sensed how important it was to me.
Right.
And probably because everyone shut the fuck up about how important it was.
I mean, shout out all those people.
Shout out to
Madison,
everyone who was on that
Sam,
cast.
like
It was a lot of the NXT
NXT,
cast
yeah,
and
yeah.
a couple people from house
So many
teams.
people.
And it was great working with them too, because it was a lot of people that I have seen around the theater, but like just don't spend as much time with compared to other casts, the main stage cast. So it was really nice getting to know them, and like I feel like we're friends now for real, and it's nice. It's a good
awesome.
feeling. But the shows went great, and there's gonna be another run in April, and we were all asked to come back if we wanted to,
Hell yeah.
including me.
That's
So
fantastic.
I did not fuck it up.
Yeah.
I did not fuck it up.
Well, that's fantastic. It sounds like it went really well. I really wanted to see a show. I wasn't able to.
In April. I think we're
I'm
also
gonna see it
doing.
in
I think
April.
we're definitely doing a May the 4th show.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
May the 4th.
Because like May the
Right.
4th is Bastille Day.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's see what else we have. I do want to say congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
Though.
Yeah,
that
that's
was a really
It was
cool.
a lot of hard
It
work.
seems like a really cool experience.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, also the cast got me a card and $75 Visa gift card, which was
that's
like
super
so
nice.
sweet. Yeah.
See, that's the cool thing about front of house. When we say front of house, it is working on the technical side, the business side somehow of comedy,
Customer service,
of theaters, of
Literally
comedy.
cleaning.
Right.
Yeah.
The cool thing about that is that half of it could be people that just love comedy so much or love like that environment so much that they want to work in it and become a part of it, become an integral part of it. And then there are the people that do that to become part of the performance itself. And I think it's cool that it services both of those.
Yeah.
It really connects the theater in that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because you spent more time with the NIC cast, I've spent more time with the NIC. I felt closer with the theater this week.
Yeah.
It's like when people ask, like, oh, do most of the people that work at the theater that aren't on stage, are they mostly like comedians? Like, kind of. Half of them are comedians. Half of them are just like
They just like it.
It's funny. Every time I get asked that, I immediately go, "I don't perform," but he does every time. Every time, like the bartender.
No, but it's like it's like half the people perform, half the people love it, and are interested in learning the business side of some of those things. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's next? Boys' night. You got another.
Yes. Okay. I just have to talk about. You know how we asked Alex Kagi what are the
Gotta check out Alex Kagi's episode.
Yes.
Episode 8. It was awesome. No, seriously, that was one of our best episodes. That was such a great episode.
So good.
Sorry, go on.
No, that's fine. It's great. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, Boys' Night. Okay. So on one of I think it might have been the last night of Taylor, I came back to the North End and went down to the theater because I saw the lights on. And I think you guys had already left. It was late-ish. You guys had already left, and it was just Tori, the cast, and Alex. And it was like kind of towards the tail end of Alex's time here. He's coming back, you know what I mean. But he was about to leave. And so I went down, had a drink or two. We were just hanging out, and I think it might have been the Dans talking. But I don't know if Alex had previously discussed it. But somebody brought up, like, we should do Boys' Night. I obviously lost my shit at that because I honestly, that's all I want is to see and do
recap. Boys' Night is a sketch that was in the last main stage review at IA, and that is Allison's favorite sketch of all time.
Hands down.
All time.
Like I love it. It's and so they brought it up, and I obviously was very into it, but I thought this is going to be one of those things that everyone is like, oh yeah, let's do it, but we don't actually do. No, everyone, because Alex wanted to do it, I think, everyone was very into it. I think if it was just me, no one would have fucking done it, but, so we all did it, or we went into the theater, and I forget the original parts. I think Tori played Moon, whatever. We switched out some of the parts. And I was just watching, and that in itself was very joyous for me. And then we sat down, and Alex was like, that was great, I just have some notes. I think maybe we should try this again with some recasting. He put me in as I got to be Billy, and it was so. First of all, I spent like 5 minutes trying to decide which of the 3 main guys in the sketch to be because I was like, well, I want to give all of their funniest lines, obviously. But Billy's is obviously the one that I love the most because he has this iconic dance that Billy and I will always just do at each other sometimes in the lobby. Like, we'll just break into that thing.
I will say one of my favorite things from that Boys' Night is Griff's,
Suck.
Or what is it? It's like... something like that. That's
G-Unit. Like, all of the... I had that sketch memorized, like, every single part.
Was Griff able to... Because last night was Griff able to slip any absolute units in tonight?
I don't know.
I didn't hear any in the 7:30.
He was very helpful. But
I was busy.
A woman's cup spilled all over her foot, and he was like, yo, there's a spill in 4. I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
But usually, like, when James was performing...
No, credit where credit's due. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I didn't say it.
No, shout out Matt. He doesn't
I didn't say it.
When James was performing, consistently with the main stage, Matt Griffin would always call him an absolute unit, and
now he has an embroidered hat.
Yeah, now he has an embroidered hat. On Friday, Griff, he in a scene.
I think he wore it in Raunch tonight.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. It's a funny line.
Sorry. So anyway, we recast it, and I played Billy's part. Unfortunately, the first run, they did it, like, true to the sketch, kind of. But the second run, like, everyone was kind of a little fucked up, so their attention spans were short. Like, Billy teched it. Once that happened, I was like, oh, so we're not doing it for real? I don't get to do it for real?
You don't have Carlin.
I was like, no, I want Carlin to tech it, and I want us to run it from the top. Like, I was like, does Alex have any notes for me? But it was still life making, even though we didn't do it for real. I think I'll get my one day. And no sketch will ever live up to Boys Night in my heart.
It's fair. I actually really love it. We were talking about it earlier. You guys like it, but you don't love it as much as I do. But I love the. I've never even seen Encanto, but that Encanto sketch.
I like that one.
I like it. I do.
The energy when they go into the song is just like.
It really hit
it's
tonight.
great.
At the 10 o'clock, I was.
Oh, it really did.
I was thinking of you because it hit
the energy
before the music
just,
even
like,
came on. Yeah,
the energy changes in the room, and it's really good. Okay, guys. Oh my God, we're having so much fun. This is my notebook. This is where we keep all of the plans for the episode. Guys,
did you guys
I'm gonna
not
be
have
real.
anything from the last two? Like,
You went to New York, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
Didn't
sure.
you do
a little ketamine.
a little ketamine? Like,
Henry
Yeah.
took ketamine.
Yeah, I did a bunch of ketamine in New York. No, Yeah, I spend just my time doing ketamine in New York. No, I did go to New York though. I went up there to see my buddy's band, and we went to his band. He opened for this guy named Vlad. Actually,
the training center guy?
Yeah, the training center. Actually, there's a
Did
guy.
you know he
He's
speaks
nice.
12 languages?
I did know that,
Yeah.
actually.
There's actually.
is really
It's funny.
nice.
There's also a
he's
guy
super
named
cool.
Vlad at.
He's like mashup Charlie vibes.
Sorry.
Like, and
I'm
he's
sorry.
that level.
I'm sorry.
Okay, keep going.
There's actually a guy named Vlad in Newport, Rhode Island, where I went to college. There's a improv troupe there that actually sells a lot of tickets. It's kind of a tourist destination. But there's a guy named Vlad there that my buddy, shout out Dan Landino, performs with now. So a lot of Vlads in improv.
Oh, wow.
Well, interesting thing. What were we talking about?
You also.
Updates, New York, ketamine.
Yeah.
No particular order. No, he didn't do ketamine.
Or did.
We did so much ketamine, guys. Yeah, we did ketamine and Molly and what's another
Lean.
party drug?
Lean.
Yeah,
Lean from
PCP,
lean.
DMT,
MDMA. Street name ecstasy.
DGK,
MBTA.
MBTA. Yeah. But no, so we went up there and I actually got to. I know you guys have heard this story a million times since then. But I got to meet the lead singer from Cage the Elephant backstage at my buddy's concert.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
but it was funny. We were the guy was like talking with us, and we were sitting in a circle. It was him and his friend, the band, and me. And I was like, I feel like this is their moment. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Front of House podcast. We had some technical issues.
Henry doesn't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it right
Henry
now.
got into like frustrated dad mode. It's kind of scary to see
He didn't.
because Henry's very easygoing. When he's stressed,
I don't like
the room is like everybody shut the fuck up. Like Henry's
the
going
technology
through it right
needs to work for me. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was talking about my friend. We met the Cage the Elephant guy. He was awesome. Okay.
now. Yeah.
Let's move on. You know what? Let's do a little checkup. How are we feeling?
Good. Posture check.
Posture check.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
Yes.
I'm feeling the effects of Raunch. It's almost 5 a.m. now.
It's almost 5 a.m. We are.
4:47.
And it's been a long weekend. But I'm in a good mood. It was a great night.
What time do you have work, Ryan?
9.
Okay.
We'll be good.
David, how you feeling?
I'm good. This is my normal hours.
It's fair.
I'm like this.
Nasty of the week. Let's move on so we can get
Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of us home.
Yes.
What was your guys' nasty of the week? I have one
Ryan, you
specifically
should
if
be
you
in
want me
your
to start on.
nastiest conditions.
Yeah,
Ryan.
this is
That's
right.
true.
This is bad.
I'm gonna
No, don't
pay a
worry.
little extra this week. I have a nasty of the week if you guys
I
are
don't.
thinking yours.
It's
You don't have one?
I mean, it's not of the week. It
Just all
it
nasties.
feels worth pointing out.
Okay.
Well, then, you know what? Then I guess I'm going to be the only one with a nasty of the week. You know, it doesn't sound as
wanna
normal.
get
Yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
Kiss
You
on
might
up to
have-
that.
Nasty of the week. See, that sounds
Yeah.
sounds more like the nasty.
Before
boy
we started
vibes.
recording, Henry said, "Heads up, guys, I'm gonna be riding this mic pretty hard."
Could be right up in this thing. That's the podcast volume right here, guys. So my nasty of the week. So I was Maine. So I was at Maine for a 10 o'clock show on Friday
Sold
night.
out, right?
Sold out 10 o'clock show. So Maine is the position where you're gonna get most of the traffic throughout the show. You're not gonna really be able to pay attention to the show because people are in and out of the doors, right? And you're directing traffic. So I kind of finally got a moment to sit down, and this guy got up and he started walking toward me, and I got up to open the door like we do for people when they go out of the theater. And he came up to me, and I kind of stepped forward, and he like got really close to my ear and whispered with the hottest breath in the world, "I'm gonna piss." And then walked into the lobby, and I'm like, "Buddy, I didn't need to know. There's a bar out there. There's a bathroom out there. You could be having a cigarette outside. I don't need to know, buddy."
Okay, wait. Oh, I have had this debate before, and I do want to know where you
Yeah.
guys land.
Sure.
Do you say I'm gonna go pee, or do you say I'm gonna go to the bathroom?
I'm gonna piss.
Situational.
Not piss, pee or bathroom.
Restroom, actually.
I really.
Yeah,
I say I'm
you're
gonna-
not better than me.
No.
He is.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go to the restroom. Like straight up. Like
I'm
that's
going to the
usually what I
restroom.
usually say. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
I don't know. The only time I ever need to say anymore that I'm going to the bathroom is when I'm having someone cover for me at work.
Yeah.
That's
And
fair.
so
I use bathroom too.
I
yeah.
always say, "Can someone cover me so I can go pee?" Because I'm trying to relay this will be 1 minute.
Yeah.
But
I can't guarantee
now you're
that,
making me
though.
feel nasty.
I can't
know
guarantee
it's-
that though. Like if I
Because
say
you're
something I'm
never
gonna go to the
actually peeing.
bathroom,
You're blowing up
I
the
can't-
bathroom.
I can't say-
Single stall.
I
You're
can't say
violating
it's
the
gonna be a
convention in
minute.
there.
Yeah. Violating the Geneva Convention.
Chemical warfare what you leave behind.
Tori's like, oh, is that why that room always smells like shit?
She was like, "Dude, what patron?" Just fucking destroying the
Listen,
single
guys, I
stall.
don't treat my body well. Okay?
You're like a duck.
The effects of. So again, I have found myself on equal ground of the nasty of the week. Let's move on to predictions.
Hold on. I need to talk about that diaper.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't know
let's talk
about this. So
Yeah, because this was the weekend you were at Taylor and you were at New York. So, I don't know who or for what purpose someone brought what looked like.
a baby.
No. I wish. I wish, because it was a baby diaper.
Oh.
It wasn't an adult diaper. Thank you, Jesse, for picking it up, by the way.
Of course. Of course.
But I don't know, and so to whoever A, the person that brought a diaper, and B, the person who, I don't know what you did with it, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
And C, you didn't put it in a trash can. You put it behind the 2 trash cans at the tech doors. It was touching our wall. Yeah.
Okay, I
So
choose
that's my
to
nasty
believe-
of like,
That's a good nasty.
that's
That
the
is-
nasty,
that's
because
the
that's
nasty.
ridiculous.
You guys want to shame this
Yeah.
nasty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nasty shame.
Now our secret's out. How we count that down so flawlessly.
Oh, fuck.
You guys have got
We're really
us.
coordinated. Sorry, quick comment on that because
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
But I do like to imagine when people do like just bizarre, freakish things. Sometimes nasty, sometimes not. I choose to believe that that was like an item on a list of tasks they had to complete for like a party scavenger hunt out in the world.
Right.
I know that's a movie.
I hope.
know I saw it as a kid and was like, that's
Oh
fucking
no, I've
cool.
done that before. Or like, well, no, I've done that, but I've
It's
been taking
fun.
part in
It's
that
fun to
before.
imagine, like, oh, someone brought a fucking diaper. Why would they do that? I don't know. Maybe they had to win.
Yeah.
And I'm glad. I'm glad that you and Jesse were part of
Yeah.
that game for them tonight.
One time.
I'm not, man. You didn't have to clean up the diaper. That seems like you were stage
no.
managing.
Or
When
no,
I-
that's the only explanation I can think of. That's the only.
Is you didn't have to pick up the
Scavenger hunt.
diaper.
No, I
When-
can't think of another reason.
When I was like a senior in high school, so I was out with my buddy. We were doing a little busking,
Thought you
little
were gonna say we're
music
doing a
on the
little
set.
ketamine.
We're doing a little meth, doing a little ketamine, and we were just like, we were playing. But anyways, this bachelorette party came up to us, and they were like, "Oh, we have a scavenger hunt." I don't think they knew we were 17 maybe. But they were like, "Oh, we need to take a picture of us like kissing someone on the cheek or something like that." I had a
Nice.
girlfriend at the time, and they did it to me, and I like mentioned it to my girlfriend, like, "Oh, that was funny." And then I learned that was bad, and I
Yeah.
got in trouble. It was good in trouble.
Well, I mean, it depends on who you ask, but I can
That's
see
true.
that being bad.
Well,
for
the girlfriend
someone,
at the time, like, say, like Megan now, I don't think she would. Like, I think she.
I don't think Megan. Would
I don't think
enjoy
she'd be.
that.
I don't think
you
would.
I don't think
hard.
she'd enjoy it. I don't think she'd be like.
I wouldn't
I
test
would be
it. I
scared
would
to
not
be
try
in the
to
room
find
when
out.
she
Yeah.
found out.
I don't think she'd be super angry. The person at the time was.
Can
Megan,
I
if
say?
you listen
Can
to
I
this
say that?
text-
Can I
But
say
I've
this to your
also
face
learned-
as your friend?
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah, I think don't do
think
that.
you're wrong?
I'm scared of you doing that.
I'm scared of Meg.
That's fair. A lot of people are.
Like, I feel like there would be ripple effect consequences in my life.
I would feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
Aftershock or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people are intimidated by her.
Yeah.
And it's funny. She always is like, I wonder why. I'm like, I don't know. She's just strong. She comes off strong.
Do you think the diaper person had a baby in their purse, like when people bring small
Like
dogs?
a dog. Like in church, like you brought. Because my mom brought her dog
Do
to her
that.
wedding.
You
Should
could-
we?
Baby. That's the only other.
If they snuck a baby in a purse past this front of house, give it to them. I don't know.
Who's looking that
Right?
closely? Remember that guy that told us we should be checking bags?
Yeah, I do remember
That
that.
guy.
Fuck that guy.
He was awful. He was a great, awful guy. Let's move on to predictions.
Sorry.
Let's.
Sorry.
It is 4:54
Yeah, we'll get you
in the
home.
fucking morning. Let's move on to predictions. Thank you guys for watching.
That's the wrong camera.
That camera's off.
Thank you guys for watching. Our camera died. This has been a really long night for us guys. Thank you for watching. If you're still tuning in, we've gotten a little bit off base.
Yeah, this has really gotten
Brian.
away from us.
Yeah, it's
Unlike
really,
previous episodes where we have
we-
maintained
yeah.
full control.
Yeah, you know when you're like dribbling a basketball and you're trying to get lower and lower and then it just like sits on the ground. I feel like that's.
I don't know if this is shocking, but I didn't play a lot of basketball.
You seem like an athletic man.
I bought us
Thank
a
you.
basketball to play,
Yeah.
and every time I text you guys to play wall ball lately, everyone's like, "Oh, maybe next time."
No, I want to play wall ball.
I'll
And
play wall
ball.
David,
Let's address
if I
this
may
on the
say,
pod.
I got this table.
what an aerodynamic body.
Oh, thank you, man.
You have an aerodynamic body, buddy.
I got
If
you
you
do
were
kind of
floating-
look like a
you're gonna
dolphin.
throw
You
me
do
If you
kind
were
of have
floating,
what are we
wait,
doing?
you do kind of have like the posture of a dolphin when you're like.
That's just scoliosis,
Like-
you prick.
No, when you're flexing, you look
I
like
flex?
a dolphin.
Okay,
Sorry.
predictions. Do we have
You're
predictions
hot
for
too,
this
though.
upcoming this coming week?
No, you can't start with me. You go.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna predict.
Make it dark.
We'll get kicked back from this up. No, I'm gonna predict that we. I'm gonna predict that a audience member will do that thing where they stick around like far after every single other person in the theater, like someone that's not like associated with the theater at all, like someone who's just like whether it's interested in a castmate or something like that. They just stay around for way too long.
Cox?
Yeah, and we always have to wait to clean the lobby
Yeah.
until like the last non-IA associated
like
member is out.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I think that's gonna happen at least once this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straggler.
At least once.
I think
Dude,
it's gonna happen.
There was a girl
once
who
this
licked
week.
her lips in the
Yeah,
front row
yes, there
at
was.
Billy Cox playing
Yeah,
the
there
guitar.
was.
And like I don't
Like a full
I,
smack of the
I'm-
lips.
I'm not one I can't what is it, throw rocks from a glass house?
Something
I
like
can't
Wait,
tell
no, let's
people that-
rewind. You can't.
You
so
can't
what-
cast stones from a glass house? Like if you're I can't be like Henry.
I honestly
You
don't. I
keep
think
shitting
those
in
who
the
live in
bathroom
glass
and
houses
making it
can't
up.
cast stones or something like that.
I can't tell
Don't
you
throw
to stop
stones
doing
if you live
something
in a
if
glass
I'm doing
house.
it.
Sorry, Ryan. What was that?
Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ryan. He has to
Thank
be
you.
up in 4 hours for work. We love him.
Thank you.
Let's go to predictions. So we already gave my prediction. What's your prediction?
I don't. Oh, House Teams comes back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And my prediction.
We had an
is-
amiable conversation about.
We had an
House Teams.
amiable. My
It needed to
prediction.
happen. We had to settle some
My
things.
prediction is that this will be a good
Yeah.
fresh start because I guess apparently we appear to hate. We don't. If you're listening to this,
I mean, I don't hate you.
we're chilling.
Yeah, we're all chilling.
I mean, like occasionally.
I mean,
No, I'm kidding. I'm
mean,
kidding.
if you
I'm
step foot in
kidding.
the theater and see a show, I probably would get a grudge.
By like a rule of thumb,
It's
if
not
someone steps
you.
into the theater, you'll hate. Yeah,
You're just
yeah,
in my way.
I feel you.
I think it's gonna get better though.
No,
Whatever
yeah,
there is.
definitely.
Yeah,
There's
I think
something
there
there, and I
is.
think it's gonna get better.
I mean, I think the same way. Like things like we've talked about in the past, the main stage versus and the ushers. That relationship's
Yeah,
gotten
we
better.
repaired that.
And with communication and people that are on both sides of it and stuff like that, it gets better. So the only way it got better for the
And
main
also,
stage
let's-
is all of them were
let's
ushers.
let's
so it's
put
like,
let's point this out. I think it is a very cultural thing on both sides. I remember when I was first hired,
yeah.
people hated fucking house teams.
Culture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, people hated house teams,
Yeah.
and the house teams people were not.
No, yeah.
I'm not. I'll say
It's not personal.
candidly,
Yeah.
like if we've had an interaction where I felt you were kind of not the kindest to me as a result of my role there, which is serving you. Like it's not, but there's a little bit of like if you make a mess, I clean it up. If
Yeah.
you stay late, I stay late to clean up after you. If you
Are here for 4
are
hours.
a
I
dick
can't
to
leave.
me, you're
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like there is like a I forgot what I was saying.
So imagine
Anyway,
this
anyway.
conversation for
But-
around 30 minutes, but not as amicably.
In
Yeah.
loops.
It
Well,
loops.
I'm sorry. I was really into the conversation.
No,
but-
it was a fun conversation, and it was
It was
honestly
good.
somewhat constructive.
I think so. Yeah. I do understand a little more.
But so wait,
where
what's your
the-
prediction? That the
Oh, my prediction
relations
is
will
that
change.
yeah, I think it'll be
A positive change.
step towards.
I like that.
I hope so.
Yeah. Because
You know
I don't want that to be a cultural norm. That
No,
front of
that's, we
house-
shouldn't just have
There's
like
yeah.
anger. I don't
That's
know, we shouldn't
dumb.
just
We don't have.
I don't ever want to feel unhappy at the place I love.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
We don't have beef with like literally anyone except for James Maloney.
Yeah. James Maloney.
We're calling
James
you
Maloney,
out.
come catch these hands. Why
Catch
are we
these
mad?
hands.
Why?
James Maloney, you're a fraud. Okay.
James Maloney full of baloney.
Yeah, you're full of baloney, James Maloney.
Great job on the main stage this weekend.
Yeah, great job this weekend.
no,
Seriously,
you're
you're a
good. You're good.
fantastic.
Good
But you're
job.
full of
You're
baloney,
a
buddy.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And you were very helpful with that pipe click thing, by the way.
Yeah, you're a really great guy. But seriously, you're like between two pieces of bread, my guy. All right, so David, what's your prediction? Baloney. It's two between.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Tori,
Okay.
Tori made a really interesting comment to me that she looked at me and she was like, "You've never had to kick anyone out." And I was like, "And you?"
Yeah, I thought that was a dark thing to say. Why
I've
would you
kicked
say
someone
that?
out. My second week I worked there, I kicked someone out.
What?
Remember, it was the dude that he slapped a girl that was under 18.
I do
Well, I mean, a
remember
girl in general,
that was
but
Julianne's
Oh,
friend.
boy.
it was a girl that was
Yeah.
under 18. He slapped her
That guy
butt,
fucking
and
sucked.
she like complained to me, and I was like, "Well, I can't get like a manager right now. I have to
Yeah.
just be like."
'Cause
And I was
we were
like,
on
"Yeah,
time.
dude, you gotta go."
Oh my god, you know who we haven't seen since we did it Wednesdays ended? That fucking denim guy. The creepy one. Anyway, I missed
I
that
don't know.
guy.
We don't have time
No.
for the
Yeah.
denim.
Okay, David,
Sorry.
what's your prediction?
Not that I'm gonna have to. I think I've had a very good couple customer service weeks. Nobody's really come at my neck in a little bit, and I think that's because it almost happened tonight in that vestibule at the 10
Oh,
o'clock.
yeah.
It came very close. Me and an elderly man with a mustache were not getting along in a vestibule.
Though his look was sick.
And that's-
leather jacket,
Yeah, that guy
white
was fire,
mustache.
yeah.
That guy was sick.
If he would have just sat the
Right.
fuck down in his seat, he would have been perfect.
Right.
No. we
But
don't
he
do
was
that here.
standing the entire show.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I
Bought a
think
lot of wine.
I think I'm gonna have I think someone's gonna yell at me like they used to. I used to get yelled at a lot.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna yell at me this weekend.
Okay.
So predictions.
that for you.
Because it has to happen.
Yeah.
So recap predictions. So
I'm getting yelled
you
at.
getting yelled at.
House teams.
House teams.
Is good.
And
Yeah.
I meant to write these down. I don't even remember.
We have a
mine.
notebook. I hold a pencil.
Someone is gonna.
Oh, someone's gonna stay late. To stay
yeah,
super
yeah,
late.
yeah.
We
I'm
gotta
sorry,
write
we've
these
just
down.
been really tangential this episode, partially
Yeah.
because it's Raunch, partially because we're tired,
That's
and
just
partially
kinda
because
how
that's
we-
how every
who we
single
are,
episode
yeah.
is. Sorry. It's a dark, dark place in here.
Guys, what's the good news? Let's talk about some good news. What's the good news for the week? Like we're closing out the episode. Special thanks to Ryan, real quick. Again,
Yeah,
you're the fucking best. Special thanks to everyone that's still listening, and also everyone that's going to be joining us on the video. I really hope you enjoy this.
Yeah.
What's the good news?
Nothing. I'm just happy to be.
We have a place
Sorry.
to live.
Oh,
It's
God.
kind of old, but we have a place to live.
Oh yeah. The good news is we
Yeah.
have a place. It's honestly like I'm
Washer and
getting
dryer.
used
It's
to.
got AC. It's above Bova's. It's on the top floor, which is good and bad. But
My like sleep has been fucked, but the reason is because I'm getting used to having sunlight.
natural light.
Right.
So that's nice. It's
That's
nice.
cool.
Natural light is a big
Food
game
downstairs
changer.
at all times.
Yeah. Shout-outs?
Good neighbors. Yeah. Am I
Any-
the only one who's good?
Just, or I mean, I'm just like any shout outs with the good news? Or for either of you?
Shout out to Rhett, actually.
Yeah,
Rhett gave us
shout
a
out
really
to
good
Rhett.
idea for an episode we're going to do soon.
Oh, really?
So that's a good teaser.
Have I heard about this?
Yeah, it's the...
Okay,
Sex and
tell me
yeah.
like.
That's not what it is, but that's
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
of it.
I got
You know what I mean.
My shoutouts are actually a week late. It's from the two. So I actually did really kind of enjoy the weekend. You two were gone because I
No,
got
good
to,
fucking riddance.
Yeah, essentially. No, I got to, I guess, spend a lot of the time that I was spent with you two with the other people on staff, like Tyler, Hannah, and I think we worked just as well, and I thought that was really cool.
That's great.
I would say
That
so.
is nice.
Shout out.
We have
and
a strong staff.
And
That's what's good.
last weekend, Steve was gone from the main stage, and they had Nate there too. So
That
it
was
was
cool,
very
too.
much
Nathan
like
was killing it, yeah.
shout out, just
yeah.
just the other people that work at it.
They're killing it. Everyone's killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really working hard. Even shout out, we've been asked to do some more stuff recently in terms of like closing and stuff like that. But actually, shout out Pablo. He does a lot for stuff. He does so much for the.
Shout out Pablo
he was
for being
fighting
funny.
for me on the city, man. He was
Yeah.
like, fix that fucking pipe.
Yeah, so good
Shout
for
out,
his stuff.
Shout out Pablo. Sorry for being a fucking spaz the day that you tested me.
Yeah, can I also?
Oh my god.
I really hope.
Get a test.
I really do. He doesn't listen to this. But
It's gonna go
get
better
mine?
than mine.
Can I get mine?
There's literally no way that you don't do better on your.
Give me a
He
chance,
said,
man. Give me a chance.
right before
I
he
wore
left.
sweatpants and white sneakers when I started working here.
Okay, but you've come a long way. When I finished, he was about to leave, and he was like, "All right, we'll see." Sorry, shut up. I'm doing a shout out. I'm sorry. We're wrapping
do a
up.
shout out, girl. Hit it.
So when we were finishing, he was like, we'll do like I'll come back and do this again, essentially. And I was like, so I live to see another day? Like, I'm not fired? And I was joking. And he was like, yeah, you live to see another day. It's passable. But if I had to give it a grade, it'd be like a C. And I was like, oh my God.
That was rough. I was there for that. That was tough.
That was rough. But given how fucking spastic I was behaving, that makes sense. You guys have never seen me nervous. It was rough. Anyway, shout out Pablo
Things like that are
for
tricky.
instilling fear in me sometimes.
Like
But
a-
also
like
being
a
very
good boss.
funny.
Yeah.
He's fun to be around.
Yeah, sometimes you need that. By the way, David and I are auditioning new hosts next weekend.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense, yeah. That tracks.
We're gonna give Ryan.
We wouldn't have a podcast without you, Allison. My good news
wouldn't have a house.
is
You have the ballet tomorrow.
I have the ballet tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I agreed. Megan asked me about like 3 months ago, do you want to go to the ballet? I got these free tickets, and I was like, yeah, for sure.
You were probably like half asleep, like, yeah.
I was like, yeah. Well,
Sure.
no, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I won't. Future me has to fucking worry about that. I don't give a shit.
That
And
is
now
the
I'm
problem for
future me, and I'm
me.
like, oh, I'm going to the ballet tomorrow, and it's 5. So
06.
yeah. So
Yes, no, your day is going to be a lot harder than
Yeah,
Ryan's.
and then
yeah.
right after that, his day's gonna be hard. And then right after that, I also do have a rehearsal. So, but after that, I'm gonna sleep. But my shout out today is, as I've mentioned, Ryan. Big shout out. And then I also want to shout out Nathan, the piano, NXT piano player, had filled in. I'm playing with his band, Arugula Oglethorpe.
That's so fucking cool.
I know, it's a cool name, right?
Yeah.
Playing with his band Arugula Oglethorpe at the Rockwell Theater in April. I'll get the exact date and time for you soon. But it's on a Tuesday, so actually people from IA can come.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Well,
Yeah.
we work house teams.
House teams.
Yeah, no, you're right. Fuck.
Also, I don't
will have
support
to
your
miss
dreams
my
and stuff.
house
like
Yeah,
that.
you might
So
have to.
that's a bigger picture.
I'm gonna have to look at.
And we
those
said we're starting
dates.
off on a good foot.
Actually,
Right.
I'm gonna have to look at those dates and make sure I'm not. It's not. Oh jeez, no, I'm actually realizing. Anyways, so we're gonna be playing in the Rockwell at a certain date in the future. So check it out. It's a lot of really weird, kind of cool, fun, weird music. It's awesome. It's sci-fi and funky and cool. So they also have a bunch of stuff on Bandcamp, Spotify, and Apple. So look up Arugula Oglethorpe. They're good guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they are.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Guys, fuck.
Wait.
I love you, and I love you
Oh, me
too.
too.
We're doing the
Dildo.
Chloe.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, we need dildo count real
Oh,
quick.
yes.
So because we've been forgetting a lot. What is
What's a noun?
Person, place, or thing.
what's our predictions for the week? And I don't.
We did that
I
already.
don't
We
have-
already did that.
Not
Our
predictions.
dildo
Fucking
count.
dildo count.
I'm gonna go 6.
Oh, you
It's fine. I'm gonna go 6. Suck it. I went
6.
first. So.
I have to go 5 then.
I'm gonna go 7.
You guys fucking suck. It's 6.
Okay.
Strangest number.
It's-
Wait, I'm
Ryan-
just gonna
Wait, yeah. What's up?
the thing, right? I'm gonna make an executive decision here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, it's the wrong one.
yeah.
Ryan.
Oh, that's what.
to-
Yeah. Okay.
To get us finished, what's a word? Any word?
Loud.
The word 8.
8.
The number. The word / number.
I'm too far.
Good clarification. Thank you.
Okay.
Is 8 a number?
It is
The
both.
number or the word?
It is both.
It's the.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm fucking around. All right, so the number is 8.
Yes.
Okay. Give us a big loud 8.
Wait. It's